Well, good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday the 27th. Yeah, I got it. Okay. And I'm actually starting here in the living room. Yeah, that's what we call this one, the living room. I started because Drizzle was here and she climbed up into this basket, which is rare enough by itself, but then she was looking really cute. She was kind of posed with her little paws on the rim, looking adorable. But by the time I got the stream started, she was paying too much attention to me for that pose to still be happening. Still, this is a Drizzle. And I checked with Dawes, and it turns out that Drizzle is one that still needs an application for an adopter. In fact, everybody except for the ones I said were adopted, I think. That's Drizzle and Raindrop and Sprout, wherever she is, plus Serenity, and technically Wellington, Squall, and Teaspoon too, but they won't be adoptable until a little bit later on. So anyway, this is Drizzle. She got up here all by herself. I thought it was really cute. I wanted to share that with you. It wasn't quite as cute. You missed the really cute part, but she's still adorable. And here's Raindrop also being very cute. What are you doing? Trying to get my attention? You can tell Raindrop by the white collar. Now, I know you guys want to go see the new kittens, and the new kittens even have names. Oh my goodness. I think I might have printed out a cheat sheet, but I forgot to go pick it up. Maybe we can do that as we're looking around real quick. If I don't have that cheat sheet, I won't be able to tell you the names. But we'll get up there in a minute. So this is Brawly, and as you know, Brawly's one that is adopted. She's getting adopted with her brother Bud and with her mom, Puddles. All three of them going together on Sunday, so that's coming up way too fast. Hi, sweetheart. I know, you're being so cute. There is Sprout and Bud. Sprout is the one that we didn't see earlier. She does not currently have her pink collar on, so that's how we know her. She's the one that doesn't have a collar on. And then Bud is the big black floof. He's going with his sister, like I just mentioned. Here comes Teaspoon. Heard me talking. Thought he could get some attention. Hey, buddy. How you feeling, huh? Gotta get your tail up more often. There you go. Feeling proud now. Kind of stinky. Let me take a quick look here. We might have to give you a little bit of a wipe or bath later on, buddy. He's, like I mentioned, having some poop issues. All right, so that's all the big kittens, I think, plus their mom, Puddles. Puddles, you were over here rubbing on my ankles when we started. Yeah. Sweetheart. Okay, so now I think that's basically everybody. If we see Serenity on the way up, that's a bonus. So let's see. Yeah, he does. He needs his dude wipes. I think I actually put the actual dude wipes in his endowments, though. So he just gets regular wipes right now. Whoever his adopter is surely going to need those dude wipes, though. I missed who said that in the chat, but I saw it. So this is Serenity. She's living up to her name by just chilling out over here in this tree. She doesn't always live up to that name, though. She can get pretty wild sometimes. And here's the two littles. We have Wellingtons over here on this collapsed pod. And Squall playing with one of those balls again. He must really like the Mylar balls. That's a couple days in a row we've caught her with one of those. Hey, buddy, you mind if I pop this back up for you? Come on. Oh, hang on. There we go. Here, let's put it out here where it's in front of the regular cameras too, okay? Come on. Come on, big guy. So this is little Wellingtons. Or Welly. Let me show us your dirty face. Yeah, it's a little dirty. Welly's actually been doing a better job of keeping his face clean, though it's his sister now who always has the worst face. Squall. Squall, hang on. You can go right back to that. Let's see your face real quick. That doesn't look too bad right now, except that her nose. I don't know how well you can see how filthy that is. And that line under her chin is not a scar or a filth. It's just one of her lines. She's got this weird little line under her chin that she's always had. That's Bud and his mom, Puddles, and Raindrop, and Wellingtons, and Squall, and Drizzle. Bud, we said already. Okay. All right, now let's go upstairs and see if we can see some kittens. Some of the new little kittens. We'll get to see their faces this time, I hope. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some hand sanitizer. I'm going to leave my phone right here for 1 second and walk over to the printer and see if we've got that cheat sheet. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I know. Good video. Be right with you. All right, we do. I don't have one of the plastic cheat sheet holders handy, but that's okay. There's always later for that part. So let's go on in here. Here's the cheat sheet. As you can see, Mom's name is Till, and the class's name is Till's Petty Cash. And the kittens, we have, I guess if we go in order, I think it's Ledger, Farthing, Quid, and Doubloons. Right, so let's set that up here so we can remember who's who, and we'll see the actual kittens. We'll get the scale out, we'll weigh them together. And their mom, Till, has been so sweet and so chill. You know, normally after a mom cat gives birth to her little kittens, I don't get to hang out with her very much, even if she wants to. They don't generally find time to hang out with me. But Till makes time. Yesterday I sat down in the beanbag chair. She got up, she wandered around, she climbed up in the beanbag chair, and she spent a long time just sitting in my lap, just me and her, while the kitten slept into this box here. That's really rare for that to happen, but she loves her people, apparently, to the point where if she can get away from her kids and sit in my lap for a while, that's what she's going to do. So I thought that was really sweet of her. Such a sweetheart. Okay, hopefully somebody can get this all put into the weight sheet for me. Hello. And if not, I'll put it in myself later on. But let's check some babies out and weigh them. Now, I didn't bring my tripod. That was thinking ahead. I don't think there's one in here. Let me look real quick. No, so I'm going to do a little bit of a juggling act with you guys. Next time we'll bring a tripod, that's fine. As long as we see the kittens and we get the weights, we'll be okay. Let's see if I can figure out who was number one. That should be, number one should be the one that's white and gray and has less of the white collar. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for one that's white and gray. We have three candidates there, but the one with the weird face, weird, I love the face. That's the weird face. So she's out. And that leaves over here one of these two, and this one I can see does not have the full collar. So this is going to be number one right here. Come here. I know you were latched on. Come here and say hello to us. Hi. Okay, that's the first time we're really seeing your face together, all of us. Let's get you on the scale while it's still active before it shuts down. 4.7. That is some big gains for one day. 4.7. Wow, let's get a second opinion real quick, okay? Just double check. Here we go. I know, I hear you. 4.7. Okay, so this is little Ledger. Little tiny Ledger. As you can see, Ledger is mostly a gray tabby. It's going to be a little hard to see their stripes, I think. Once they get a little bigger, I think those stripes are going to fade more than they appear, but we'll see. I know, you hear her crying and you want to see what's going on. It's good to see you. And then as you can see, she's got little white paws and some white on her belly, a little bit of white on her face, a little bit of noise to make. So there is, like I said, there's a little bit of a white collar. Here, let's get your hold of your neck up so we can just see. We gotta see you for a minute, cutie pie. So you can see there's the white throat and a little bit of the white face. So I'm gonna say all that together. That's number one. That's Ledger. I know, sweetheart. I know. I was just talking about how cool you are with me handling your kids and hanging out. Right? You want to hang out? Not right now? Okay. Okay, so number two then is going to be Farthing, and Farthing is easy to tell apart because Farthing is the one that is the darker tabby with the brown, just like Mom has. And we learned at KACon during Megalina's wonderful presentation, this is Farthing, we learned that brown color, you can see it right there in his or her face. That brown color that comes with the tabby is different than the kind of brown that we saw with the puppy class. It is a brown that it comes with the tabby gene. So it's just, it's not like a true brown, it's just kind of part of that tabbiness, I guess I would say. 4.1, by the way, 4.1 is our weight for Farthing. So, Farthing 4.1, that's good. So that's that explains why you can have that brown color. See, my mom used to, I think it was my mom, someone used to tell me that the cats with three colors are always girls. And what they meant by cats with three colors are calicos and torties. I don't really see those as being three colors, or this as being not three colors. It was always a little confusing to me. But I think it makes a little more sense when you realize that brown there wouldn't really count as a coloring as such, maybe genetically. So anyway, whatever. It's neither here nor there. That's Farthing. That's little Farthing. With a little bit of the brown in the tabby, so that really sets Farthing off. You can see that I'm going to say she, clearly looks darker than the other three, and has brown where the others are just gray and white. So that makes her easy to tell. So that brings us to number three, who's the one with what I said earlier was the weird face. You'll see what I'm talking about now. I'm really excited to see it because she's so pretty. She or he is so pretty. Okay, it's got to be this one then. Here we go. Yeah, this is it. So this is number three, which is Quid. And you see that marking, that white marking that's like a little star on the nose or something. It looked like a bone when she was first born. It was a little more of a line. Oh, come on, focus now. It's a little bit more of a line that went up and down. And I think you can see how that was, with a kind of a big end on either side, like a bone. But now it's looking a little bit more like a star or something. One of those, no, I'm thinking of like those stars that have the quasar, pulsar, the ones that are spinning so fast that they're ejecting matter and they look kind of like two cones stuck together. That's what I think it looks like. So 4.3 for little Quid. With his or her beautiful little face markings. DJ checked them all last night and decided only Ledger is a boy, by the way. I don't know, though. This is looking a lot like a boy here to me at a glance. It can be hard to tell if you're not used to seeing these things, though. I had thought that Ledger and Quid were boys. But maybe if we compared Ledger to Quid, well, let's not get distracted yet. Let's check out Doubloons before we go too far. And then Doubloons is the one you can tell, despite looking a lot like Quid and Ledger. But Doubloons has a lot more white to the point of having an almost full white collar. There's a little bit in the middle here where it doesn't quite come together. But if you look for that white collar and it goes almost all the way around, that's little Doubloons. Okay. Doubloons, have a seat there. 4.4, not bad. Come here, let's see you. Come on, let's see you. Interesting that I see what seems like a tiny bit of that tabby brown in Doubloons coloring as well, but it's way more dilute. wonder if that'll turn out to be more colorful later or less colorful later. You see a little bit of that, like what they might call a cinnamon color in there? Just a little bit. We'll see if that turns up more or less as she gets older. Let's take a look together. Come on, why not? Hang on, Mom. I got her. You don't have to grab her. I got her. She's okay here. I know, she's yelling a lot, but she's okay. You got it. Yeah, see, now that's definitely a little girl. I don't know how well you want to see that, but that's our little girl kitty. For sure. And if we go back to number 1, Ledger's little stuff. Ledger's a boy, and I'm pretty sure that what we're going to see then is that number 3, Quid, also a boy. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't know if you can see that similarity. And then that leaves us, who didn't we check? We didn't recheck Farthing, who also appears to be a girl. All right, so that's my current, I'm sticking with my current guess for now, which is that Ledger and Quid are boys, Farthing and Doubloons are girls, where I think DJ thinks it's just Ledger is the boy. Time will tell. You know, sometimes we need a couple more days to figure this out. But if you just looked at all those, you can put your own guess if you want. You can make a guess too. See what you think if you're an expert. Can you hear that? When you hear them like that, that means they're not actually latched on nursing correctly because they're sucking some air, but it's a very cute little sound, isn't it? Whoever it was got it sorted out. Usually you hear just a little when they start and then they get attached firmly. Mom's kneading the air. She's such a happy, happy kitty. Keep going, keep kneading. Come on, that was cute. Give me a little more. Tail is such a sweetie. She did great yesterday. If you missed the birth, it was almost our record. And she might have caught up with the record if she had more kittens to kind of even out her score. But as it is, she came into second place as far as the fastest birthing of kittens per hour. A very close second. Right behind, I think, Nibbles that took number 1 spot, maybe. Well, there we go. I don't think there's any other news or anything else interesting to share with you guys right now. I wish there were, but I haven't got anything. The only thing is, Sunday again for that adoption, which is just coming up way too fast, of Bud, Brawley, and Puddles. And then the rest of their family, as far as I know, is still looking for applications, which includes Raindrop, Sprout, Drizzle, and I'm going to lump in Serenity since she's ready to go to a home, and because she gets along really well with those 3. I know I've said a few times that Serenity should be adopted with Raindrop, but I think the fact is Raindrop's just super social, and Serenity would do well with anybody. I do think Serenity should go to a home with a cat that can get along with her, which is kind of a tall order, or go with one of the kittens she already knows, which makes that much easier, because she's got a lot of energy, and especially at night, you can tell she's looking for somebody that she can chase around and wrestle with. And it's kind of hard for her to get that from the faculty because they're already, kind of past that, more or less. And where they're not past it, it's hard for them to form that relationship with her specifically. But it wasn't so hard for her to get that relationship with the newer kittens that she's, almost grown up with. She was basically a kitten when she turned up here. So for Raindrop, Sprout, and Drizzle, one of those going with Serenity would really be great for her and for their adopters and for us and for them. So that would be a really good choice for someone. And if you want to apply to adopt them, you can do that on our website, kitten.academy. I should put up the post with their latest pictures and their older pictures in it. I guess that's probably something I should get done soon so that you can go there and see them and apply to adopt them. That would be nice, wouldn't it? All the stuff I got to do. Anyway, if you want to keep watching Little Till and her Petty Cash or the kittens that we saw downstairs, you can do that all day long on the Kitten Academy live stream. I hope you do. And, I don't say it often enough. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us just to watch. That really does help us out quite a bit. And then those of you that managed to go a little further and contribute to our Patreon and hang out with us on the Discord, thank you too. I really appreciate that as well. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And we will see you again later on. That is one blissful little kitty.